It's officially the start of cozy season, so welcome to episode 1 of my fall favourites, where I'm going to be baking some of the best autumn desserts. We're starting with my apple fritter cake, which is a tender cinnamon cake with a gooey apple cinnamon filling. Baked with a sweet cinnamon brown sugar topping and finished with a crispy vanilla glaze, this cake has everything you know and love about the classic donut. We start by making the gooey apple filling by gently cooking apples in cinnamon sugar for that soft texture and beautiful sweet caramel flavour. For the cinnamon sponge, we start with dairy-free buttermilk and yogurt and use brown sugar for that warm, sweet flavour. The apple filling is layered in the centre before being baked until golden. Poked with holes, the cake is covered in a sweet vanilla icing, which hardens whilst cooling for that crispy top.
It's officially time to prep for my fall coffee shop at home, and you all love those wild blueberry danishes I posted during my testing phase a few weeks back so much. So I knew I had to make an even more fall-inspired pillowy soft brioche danishes with homemade pumpkin butter, cream cheese, and maple coffee cake crumble. And yes, it's quite a mouthful of flavor, but trust me, every component makes this one the ultimate baked goods to enjoy with a hot cup of coffee on a crisp fall morning. Okay, so the brioche dough itself stayed the same, and while it was rising, I made a homemade pumpkin puree and then made some homemade pumpkin butter because I cannot find it literally anywhere. And it's really cool because it's just pumpkin puree, sugar, and spices, but my little spin is I like to add actual butter for added richness. You'll let that simmer so all the flavors can meld together, and then you'll divide your dough into individual balls, press in the center, add our cream cheese with a little heavy cream sugar and vanilla, then the pumpkin butter, our maple coffee cake crumb, and some pumpkin seeds. You'll want to brush an egg wash prior to adding the crumb to help it stick. The crumb creates this beautiful caramelized crunch on top, and you're gonna just bake it off until super golden, and then you can top with a glaze of desire. And wow, I didn't think I could top the wild blueberry ones, but please, you guys have to try this one because it wildly exceeded my expectations.
He doesn't even know I exist. He's sitting there and he's watching the movie and he's perfect and he smells really good.
What?
He smells really good and he looks amazing and I am stupid. I said thank you.
Whoa. You said thank you?
When he kissed me. Wait, he kissed you again? What, is he just out of prison or something? No, not now. Yesterday at the store.
Oh, alright. Strike the prison comment. So wait, he kissed you and you said thank.
Last week I shared a sneak peek of these healthier apple fritters, and I don't think I've ever seen that much excitement over a recipe that hasn't yet been shared. So let's get this fall party started. The batter is pretty simple with flour, baking agents, milk, eggs, applesauce, a little bit of butter, but you can also swap it with olive oil, and a little bit of sugar. But again, feel free to swap it out with honey. You'll add the diced Honeycrisp apples. You'll pour a little bit of apple cider vinegar on top, and then you're just gonna fold all that together. And then the trick here is to drizzle with a little bit of olive oil to help crispen the outside, and then you'll place large dollops in your Castore TurboBlaze air fryer to bake until deeply golden on both sides. While still warm, you're gonna want to dip the tops in a simple glaze. And okay guys, yes, I know this part is not healthier, but I like to think having a proper balance in life is absolutely necessary, so I'm going to enjoy my glazed apple fritters. And yeah, that's pretty much it, and you'll have to let me know if you give this a try.
I mean, with you, what's going on with you?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. I know you better than anyone. This isn't you.
I don't know.
What are you doing? Living at your grandparents' place? Being in the DAR? No Yale. Why did you drop out of Yale?
These apple pecan cakes are silky smooth, super crunchy, and is one of my favorite autumn recipes. First, we have a crunchy layer of pecan praline to get a strong nutty flavor. Then we have a fresh apple curd that adds a smooth texture to the cakes. On top is a fudgy and crunchy pecan cinnamon cake that is put on top of the praline and apple curd. The cakes are wrapped in a delicious apple mousse, and the frozen cake inserts are put down in the apple mousse, and then they need to set overnight in the freezer. Lastly, the mousse cakes are covered with mirror glaze, topped with a white chocolate whipped ganache, and finished with chocolate decoration. The flavor is just amazing, and they truly taste like a spoon of autumn.
Just kiss me once and kiss me twice, kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time. I haven't felt like this, my dear, since can't remember when. It's been a long, long time. You'll never know how many dreams I dreamed about you, or just how empty they all seemed without you. Kiss me once, kiss me twice, kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time.
This is the recipe I make anytime I'm wishing it was fall because they are just the most comforting, chewy ginger snaps on the planet and so easy to make. So you're gonna need 2 1/4 cups flour, 2 teaspoons baking soda, a teaspoon of ground ginger, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cloves, these smell so good, and then just a little pinch of salt, or 1/2 teaspoon of salt, but I use salted butter, so I always add just like a little tiny bit. Mix that all together and put it aside, and then you're gonna need 3/4 cup of butter, and it should be kind of soft so that you can mix it easily. And then I use 1/2 cup of brown sugar and 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. Whip it up a bit and then add 1/4 cup of molasses and an egg and mix it up again. And then you're going to add your dry mix into your wet and just combine it until it's all combined. And then I add some crystallized ginger chopped up, but you don't have to. And then you're just going to mix it and scoop it onto a like parchment lined baking sheet, and you cook them very briefly, like 8 minutes at 375, because you want them super chewy and they're so good.
You always let your emotions get in the way. That's the problem with you, Lorelai. You don't think.
Mom, please.
He's just a man, Lorelai.
No, he's not.
Oh, so what are you telling me? That this was all worth it because he was the love of your life, that this was the man for you?
Please put down that cup of coffee. You do not want to grow up to be like your mom.
Sorry. Too late.
Stopped into a church I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la.
La-di-da-di-da-di-dum, 'tis autumn. The trees say they're tired, they've borne too much fruit.
Everyone seems a damn genius lately. TikTok talking, late night TV, there's still so much that I have yet to know. Get dressed up just to go downtown in some ego-filled late night crowd. Seems that's where I feel most alone. lost, no.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Professor, is this all real? Or is it just happening inside my head?
Of course it's happening inside your head, Harry. Why should that mean that it's not real?
He's not Fred, I am.
Slipping through my fingers all the time, I try to capture every minute, the feeling in it, slipping through my fingers.
So what's the verdict?
I am an autumn.
Interesting.